Hey, howdy hi. Back to Honkai Star Ale. Welcome. I forgot that word. In Gotcha in the Gotcha game, what does our society come to? I know, I have to wait. Hey, look. Best part of your day? Thank you, bathwater. Well, look at this. First there's a giant robot. And I can't roll for them. Because the second part of this is coming out in like 4 days. Or some amount of time. I think it's on Thursday. In theory, I could do this first, because the Fate collab should be permanent. Should be, I'll emphasize. Because this one's permanent. Like, it's just here. They have not announced any kind of end to this, and if they do, I imagine it'll be well ahead of time. My current plan is, when that happens, I roll until I get Rin, then I roll until I get her Light Cone, then I roll for Danny Boy's Light Cone because I need it, and if I think I have enough, I roll for our dear Himiko Nova. Her Light Cone actually isn't that important from what I can tell. It has ignoring 32% defense when dealing damage. That's quite strong. And it's a multiplier. It's okay. It's good for very strong enemies. It's good for high difficulty content. And the extra regen is nice. But I'm sorry, am I getting Twitch drops for Star Ale from watching my own stream? I don't know if that's allowed. Like, it's good, but I think it's one of those that is not super game-changing for her. W-exploit? I guess so. Compared to Danny Boy's, which he's literally the only one who can benefit from it, because the first thing it does is it ups attack as a preservation light cone. Preservation characters, he's the only one that scales off attack instead of defense. You a fool for wanting to buy the original Daggerfall? Of course you are. It's free on Steam. Why would you want to buy it? Why would you pay money for something they're literally giving away? If you mean, like, you want the box? Not a fool, then. Because if it's for, like, a collector's item, if it's something you like physical media, I can't blame you for that. Now, the actual, like, disc or whatever it'll actually be, probably a floppy disk, you're not really going to be able to use, unless you have a floppy player, which you could get. But the Steam version probably would still be more stable to actually play. You'd be getting it as, like, a trophy, a display object. Dream of having a nice collection of physical games you can pass on to your son and heir, and on to his, and so forth. What if your only children are female? What will you do then, Bathwater? First, it's actually a massive attack increase. Which, if this were not a preservation light cone, that would be too big a boost. But it's literally only useful for him. That attack increase means all of his stuff is better. And also, it adds a heal to his ultimate that's 10% of his attack, plus an extra 10% to whoever has the lowest HP. And also gives Redoubt to the whole party, which just gives a 24% flat damage increase. And if they have summons, it's 12% higher, which... not crazy useful? Because the only team I can think of that utilizes summons that's actually, like, high tier doesn't want Dan Heng, because it wants a dedicated healer. But this makes him one of the best sustains in the game. I need this thing. If I have enough after Rin, like, I don't hit full 10 trillion% pity on her, then I should have enough to maybe pick that up. Settle for what you can get. Still execute my wife in honor of my hero, Henry VIII of the name. I don't know if he should be your hero, but it's not my call, is it? Thank God for Gift of the Odyssey giving me a little more breathing room, too. Yeah, those are gotta be my pulling plans for... Actually, next Monday is when I'm gonna do it, because I gotta stream doing it. And my next time playing this game will be on Thursday, unless I catch up today. Then I'll just do one, other thing. Whatever the word was gonna be. Morimans, right. If I happen to catch up today. I don't know if I will. I don't know how long this is. Fucking hot out there. But we're getting to the tail. We're getting out of the hottest part of the year soon. We'll start getting into... Oh, it's almost looking like fall. We're starting to get there. We will start getting there at some point, I hope. God, please.
Let me open my senses.
Sunday's having fun. Lady, of course, made it back. How you doing, La Mancha?
The detective's eyes take in everything. His face is inscrutable, though the rate of his respiration is tellingly 0.3 seconds above normal. By all indications, he is uneasy.
Uneasy? Who?
The source of his unease is the little raccoon's imminent departure on a mortal journey, and the survivors of the disaster that befell this city.
I'm so happy the gag they did in Belobog in 1.0 of the game, where the Trailblazer can start, if they so choose, start rooting through trash cans. And the dialogue around it is actually like, as soon as you go to it, Dan Heng and Mark actually try to pull you back. Like, no, don't do that. If you start looking through trash cans, you'll never stop. You could power through. And the canon is that you did power through, because everyone did, because it was funny. And, that turned into, yep, you're a raccoon now.
Alright, Mr. N, that'll do. You seem to have time on your hands. Help me clear this passage.
900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas does not cover this task, Mr. Ashvale.
Assuming credits are about equal to pennies, God no, I ain't moving rubble this size for $9 an hour.
Shut your mouth and go on patrol. As a detective's assistant, your job is to keep an eye on everything when the detective is otherwise occupied.
A friend of mine is behind in this game. I'm so excited because I think she is going to be a very big fan of Ashvale's. Take her a minute to get to him, but...
has arrived at Pearlux Tower.
Sick.
Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Plain Arcadia. Then, with Graphia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Plain Arcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here?
We're making progress.
Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
Glad to see you're not constantly on the verge of completely losing your mind anymore, Blade. I guess dumping, Shu, who, into the Veracity helped with that.
Good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound.
Oh, sweet. Pom-Pom's okay.
My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
A few moments later.
Any progress?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
I completely forgot I gave Pom-Pom this outfit. Look at their little mustache. Oh, I was not ready for this. Ugh.
Conductor! Oh, we missed you too.
You haven't been part of the plot in almost, I don't know, a few hours?
Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Assad Kramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten.
Okay.
And also, each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish.
Your best, conductor.
So, Asat Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe and made a possibility become reality.
Okay, that explains why he couldn't fight Silverwolf 999, because she is, for certain, absolutely the strongest mortal. There is no possibility in the mind of anyone that he can win, so his power's kinda useless against her.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Violence?
Build a crowd, then defeat Asat Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, like I said, violence.
But I'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old Dicehead.
I thought she called him a dickhead for a second.
Who says we're out of options?
What ideas are you cooking, General?
If we somehow witness all his possibilities, then he would collapse into just one being due to the effect of observation. I will activate the formation plume I've set up
Mark
all
should be
over
right.
Arcadia. Then use the vision of the Rainbow Spiritus Kalachakra Sky Plume.
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome, a collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking.
Ah. A fortune teller to fight a guy with possibility powers.
The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
Okay.
That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you to expand the range of your tuning.
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall...
Yeah, we just flashed
as
back to
your
that. You don't
observation
have to
expands,
re-explain it, but
it
sure.
will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for him to worry about.
Leaving the observation to me?
I want you to
Me?
become my eyes and look for me.
What?
The fate Asat Pramad imaginated is imminent, and there is no path for the future in it. Only Ishvara, Only observers with sufficient strength and personal freedom have what it takes to make choices that trace the path to our future.
Ah.
I also need a place with a good vantage point. Something like a
Giving you
tower
observation
structure.
hockey. Something like that.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding?
Really hoping for
General?
conquerors at some point, but, you know.
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
You are a general of the Xianzhou, so...
I'll fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success. I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Then Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
Yeah, you know what? The guy with gravity powers should probably be in charge of, moving shit.
Then myself, he, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Assad Pramat's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
And give you googly eyeglasses.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you
I wouldn't be
boarded the
surprised if they
Express,
add that as a
you said
cosmetic at
that
some
you
point.
didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
No, Mr. Yang. I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
Well, it sounds familiar. I'm not sure who his voice actor is here. It's not the same one he started the game with, who I was really into. Who had a... There was more of a, like, a depth to it. Not to diss the current voice actor. Just, you know, whenever a voice actor changes, you're gonna notice.
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The
I'm not
Express will
sure
meet
who it
you as
is.
soon as we
The
rescue
other guy
Himiko.
basically had only voiced Welt, as far as I could tell, in his professional career. I don't know who is doing it now.
And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramod together.
Let's go. Himiko's
When
waiting.
we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
You still have time. Go and say your goodbyes to your friends before we set off. Meet me at the entrance when you're ready.
Okay.
The young man's eyes burn with a fiery determination. For the path he is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
It's very final bossy.
Save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece.
Don't tell me what to do, but also, yeah. I'll leave this part to you, then.
Don't you worry. Not even a rat will be able to find a way in here. You focus on destroying that dice-headed scum's lair.
Yeah, you know what? The leader of the Galaxy Rangers, about as good a person as we can have hanging behind to make sure nothing gets in.
Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
Nothing to say, Cinder? Alright.
I knew you were leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
I'll take that as a
I'm
blessing.
off. See you later.
I do love... Between your death and your continued survival, I prefer the latter. It's about as nice as you can be. Nihilux and Mithrobobos.
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? The little Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramod. Don't forget.
Sorry, phone.
Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover!
Looked it up. It's driving me crazy, but current VA unknown. Interesting. Huh. Sounds like the male Fallout 4 protagonist. He does sound like, Nate from Fallout 4. I totally hear it now that you mentioned that. Like, I'm comparing them in my head.
I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory.
Nate the Rake.
Oh, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
Yeah, goddamned right. When I come back, we're having another Grail War. And this one will be better written, God, I hope. Please. First one was quite bad.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll
Before we set
ever
off, there's something I'd like
be.
you to keep safe from me. Please, hold on to my strategy pouch.
All for Nate being the guy who executed the prisoner in the Fallout intro. I'm not, because it's assigning character to someone you're supposed to be able to determine the character of. When should I open it?
Open it when you are in need of the hunt.
Because you want him to be evil, because it's awesome. What's inside?
Our future destinies. Remember when we were at SparksyCon, and you saw the wheel and woe lots hanging over me?
I remember.
But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much as possible.
Why?
30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the Fonghu. But, in a moment of blind arrogance, I turned my back on what destiny had revealed and dared to wield the Rainbow Spiritus to twist the very threads of causality. But karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at a single point, left to drift endlessly through time and space. A healer named this unusual condition temporal dislocation.
Right. She kind of just vanishes from her own timeline sometimes. She always winds up where she was going to be anyways, from what I can tell. But she's just... whenever she's not being observed, she essentially doesn't exist.
Put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. If I'm not observed for even a second, I may disappear.
Right. That's why you need me observing you.
We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must keep an eye on me always, no matter the fate that I'm anchored to.
You sure about this?
I had already decided my fate when I set foot in this world. You are only a witness.
She
not
did
the one
say
wielding the blade.
the fate she divined was that a Xianzhou general who set foot on plain Arcadia during the games would die. Oh, that's what we're doing. Interplanar jump, baby! Okay. You're not getting away. You'll find I am getting away. Ah, they're just rolling on each other. That's really funny. This is mine. One demon will eat you in a heartbeat. Two demons? Not necessarily. You might lock eyes with each other first, giving you a chance to survive. Huh. Kinda true.
Mr.
Kinda the
Sunday?
reverse of if you chase two rabbits, they'll both escape. If you're being chased by both a wolf and a bear,
My birds will be keeping an eye on
they
you.
might hit each other first.
I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Asat Hamad's possibilities.
You dice-headed
You must get
dickhead.
past it if you want to reach that tower.
Right, that's still here.
It spotted us!
Fret not. I will protect you.
It ain't spotted shit.
Himiko and another me had a bet on how far you would get. What if we made a bet too? On whether Himiko is living or dead.
Living. I bet your life that she's alive. AKA, if you're wrong, I get to kill you. And if you're right, I still am gonna kill you. It's just that in one of the scenarios, you have to let me.
Time to unwind. Let me teach you some moves.
Trouble makes stars favor us. People always say that the will of heaven observes
Oh yeah,
the
sure,
heavens
kill
with
me.
my divinations. Pest of luck, an explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command!
All for the thrill.
Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you!
Wiped him out. This next round, real gaming bonus round. Bonus round.
Ah.
Zero skill. All
Love it. This team is basically as good as it needs to be. Like,
unlimited.
I've been able to clear very high difficulty stuff with this team. I just need a second team capable of doing that.
Humanity's anthem.
It's like a casino screen with how many effects are on screen. Yeah, Silverwolf 999 is, like, really... it is all references and stuff. And it's great. I love it. She's got, like, the Infinity Gauntlet. She swings a Minecraft diamond sword. Summons Pac-Man. It's all great. What mod should you forcefully insert into Daggerfall Unity? I honestly don't know. I played relatively vanilla. Like, the only mod I put in was no nudity so my VODs could go up on YouTube.
All martial arts are mine to command!
Wiped him out.
Is it porn then? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of interesting
Never
ones.
fight fate. Because it fights back. Asat Kramad, your elation is just supreme idiocy.
Ah. I had a feeling.
That thing over there. What is that?
What? The
I've seen
oh.
it at Star Rail Fest.
Oh, hey, it's one of the Zords, I
Likely a
think.
device that collects people's wish power.
Oh, no.
He has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Sith-Darth Age.
Probably.
And his chosen weapon is a standard plain Arcadian ambience prop.
Don't know what you're referring to there.
As I said, he is peak entertainment.
Oh, you're referring to yourself as the Leviathan, and the ambience prop is my little rave lights.
At last,
My glow sticks.
the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
Ugh, I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks.
God, this guy's annoying. I knew there was treasure back here. Also a sticker.
Looks good.
Come on, you. I was standing right here back then, feeling the scorch of the lasers. Think that's how it went? Sorry, the high temperature melted my memory. I can't remember anything now. Cannot be helped. Memories of victory are always vaguer than those of defeat. Okay, this is going to be an interplanar jump boss, because like I said, I actually have enjoyed the ones of these I've done so far.
Keep it together. Remember our plan.
Yeah! It's jump time, let's jump! Ah, I'm terrible. Ooh, these beats be bumping. Okay, that's interesting. The collectibles are actually kind of showing me where to go to dodge. Get set, launch! I feel like I'm playing Funky Doom. Electric currents are they're super dangerous. What a hunch. Knew it. Eat laser. I wish it, like, visibly reacted to getting shot there more, though. It's actually kind of visually boring on its part that it's not. It's kind of just like... I don't know. Thundercoil's angry. I had surmised! Based on the music ramping up even more. And, the little collectibles are telling me where to hide to not get struck. Victory's within reach. Get set, launch! As I said, these are cool little segments to not force you into... They can have, like, kind of epic, quote-unquote, boss fights without forcing you into more bloated mechanics.
This is my chance.
I'll go in this helicopter. I do wonder why I'm the arrow one. It's not like I fired it at any point. Maybe I could have collected the things with it, but there wasn't a lot of use to doing that when they're showing me where to go to not get hit. Go ahead, Nameless. You have to win, boss. Press down on the dimensional wall to leave. Playtesters kept forgetting that. I got some Magical Girl's protective gloves. And not good stats on them, but they're fodder to make more. Slash. Slash. This is mine. This is also mine. Overgrowth brings an aesthetic ugliness, while excessive atrophy brings an ugly aesthetic. Compared to the decadence of the latter, perhaps the savagery of the former is more worthy of praise? Back up top here, huh? No one cleans these vines off yet? It's been 2 days.
Sunday.
I know, but still.
Careful. Asat Pramod just appeared above you.
Hey, asshat. That's not how you oh, I get it. Proceed according to the plan.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death.
Fuck you.
How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, 2 is better than 1. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe?
Collapse quantum uncertainty. Shit, that's like my whole thing.
Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to anyone, will teach you a lesson.
Lesson learning time.
Asat Pramod. A general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general breaks formations from behind, and a diviner destroys them from the front.
Want a mod that adds, like, war? I don't know if there's anything like that. I hear there are some very expansive mods for Daggerfall, just because it's not that hard to work with the Unity engine in general.
And did you say you will block every path I divine? Sorry, but creating paths where there are none is the expertise of trailblazers. Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. Defeat. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
It's political factions with allies in the files, it doesn't really match anything. Truthfully, you want every game to be mountain played.
I see it.
I see it.
So this insight is what the Eye of the Hunt has to offer?
Yup.
Good. I see it too.
That does not look like a good fortune for you.
Asat Pramod, your fate is sealed.
You are now under the effects of certainty. Good luck weaseling out of that with probability.
What a brilliant reversal!
I do like how he stays true to that the whole time. He doesn't just, like, drop it like, ah! He doesn't have that Frieza moment where all of his pomp disappears. It's like, no, that's funny.
Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities.
He's a weird entity.
Plotting every scheme. Just hurling everything at me. In short, elation!
He's kind of the opposite of Xandar. Xandar turned against the erudition because he grew to hate it for what he perceived as it limiting the possibilities by measuring them. And turned against, the erudition trying to destroy it. Asat Pramod's kind of the opposite. He finds elation from the act of destruction. Like, he's still doing this because it's fun for him. So in that way, he's still following the path of elation. It's just that he's simultaneously on the path of destruction. Me when my opponent is a raw level 3 super.
How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang.
What? My eyes are on you, hold on.
I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramod to his fated defeat.
General!
Ah, dang it.
Pity. You were so close.
Seem awfully sure of yourself for someone within shit-kicking range. Shut up.
She put her life
Watched
on the
it.
line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just
Aha, you blinked, now she's gone forever.
Go. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, protagonist, it's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. But she did deliver you here to me.
Oh, yep.
It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
Oh, that's where the tree is. Wasn't sure of that. I always was wondering, I wonder where the tree literally is. It's in the moon. Cool.
The Phantom Moon Courtyard?
Ah, a terrifying enemy is near. But you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist?
Alone and helpless? 0 times so far. I could still beat the fuck out of you. I mean, Phantom Moon! I'm used to it.
This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon.
Yeah, they mentioned he was on the train even when Akivili was there.
Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. Young people these days can't stand such formality.
No, I'm cool with it.
How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me instead. Next, you can ask me questions. 8 of them.
What?
About me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask.
What's the catch?
Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead.
I mean, you're welcome to try.
Did you forget? We are the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantom Moon Games.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous position. For you. Think about this offer.
Is this guy actually serious? Kimiko hasn't escaped yet, and there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible.
Okay.
If we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either.
Not inherently.
How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to the die you're holding.
Game are you playing?
Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover
Get to
my
play D&D?
deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me.
The roll succeeds, but isn't a critical success?
I'll share a candid truth.
Let it ride. I love role-playing. Me too.
Be the whole
They gave him a die head. Dice head, whatever. And if the roll's bad?
I still answer, but only in half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth.
Okay, so,
from
gonna tell the
deception.
truth here. I did know something like this was coming, because I have seen people put up what all the critical success results are on, like, YouTube. How do I know you'll play fairly?
Did General Yao Guang bind me just now?
Kind of, but it doesn't really stop you from
trust her
lying.
strength.
Honestly, I think it's more like, if he sets rules to a game, I think it's just in his character, he's not gonna break them.
Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fate.
Part of it's his arrogance. He thinks he could give us all the answers in the universe, and he'll still win the coming fight. He lives and dies for the bit? Yeah, that's the elation. That's why he still has so much elation power.
How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started.
What do I ask?
Right now, among infinite possibilities,
Ow.
countless versions of you are asking me endless questions.
Right. talking about all the different people playing the game. So it is, like I was saying, it is going to be genuinely, actually randomized whether I'm succeeding, crit succeeding, or failing on these.
Not strange at all.
Yeah, girl, elate me.
In the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that make us who we are.
The last time they did something similar to this, it was Kafka's character story, back when they did character stories, instead of just having the characters be part of the main story to explain all their character. And there you could play a game with her where you could ask her a question, she'd either lie or tell the truth, and you had to go by context clues which one she was doing. And then you answer a question for her, you could lie or tell the truth. But the rule was, the second question asked, you had to pick the choice you hadn't already chosen. So if you lied the first time, you had to tell the truth the second time. And she would actually abide by the rules of the game, but you didn't have to if you didn't want to. You could just lie to her twice. Or tell the truth twice if you really wanted to.
Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Okay, let's see. Question 1. Why do you call me Akavili? Why do you want to kill Aha? How can I defeat you? What is the fourth finality? About the other me? Are Yao Guang and Evanesia okay? Hot take on the Lord Ravager. Have you ever been in love? You're modding, you feel like a fucking wizard? When you actually start getting good at modding, yeah. Okay, let's go with this. I'm curious.
Why were so many people calling me Akivili along the way?
Let's roll. Success. Okay.
Because the path you walk is the same one they once walked.
Are you speaking... I think he's speaking figuratively here, not literally.
The Astral Express, the path of Trailblaze, your determination to connect the worlds. None of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs. And so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason I think that Himiko thinks so highly of you. 7 questions left.
Supposed to be one more question. It was, what kind of woman is your type? I mean, that's kind of what question 8 is. Oh, man. Okay, it even replaces, so you don't have to pick exactly these ones if you don't want to. Wow, there's so many questions. I'm definitely going to look up the answers to all of these later, because... lore. Why do you want to kill Aha? Probably because he thinks it would be funny. That's not a question I'm personally too interested in. How do I defeat you? I've actually seen the answer to this one and this one only. So I'm not going to ask it just because I don't want to waste it. So if you ask, have you ever been in love? He's like, what? It actually catches him off guard. He's like, what? Why are you asking that? I'm curious. You have a former navigator willing to answer any question in the world for you. And this is what you pick. Should I roll the die? No, don't roll the die. If you get a critical success, I don't know how to tie this into some cosmic truth. Just, fine. I'll answer. Yes, I've been in love before. But I love blowing shit up more than I've ever loved a person, so, there. Call me Aoi Todo. Hot take on the Lord Ravagers.
Since you're open to answering anything, let's talk about the Lord Ravager's weaknesses.
The Lord Ravager's weaknesses? How greedy, child. You just asked 7 questions at once.
Did I? Did not know I was doing that. And I missed.
You failed. And even if you'd succeeded, so what? The Lord Ravager's weaknesses? Knowing wouldn't make a difference.
I don't know, I've taken down 2 already. Gonna make it 3 before the day's out.
Zephyro is scared of the dark. Archforger has social anxiety. Selenova is tone deaf, and Fantilia has trouble choosing. Does this help you at all?
I think Zephyro is the, like, one wearing the veil who fought with, Castellana in Path Space during Amphorius. Archforger, I'm not sure who is, but I'd have to guess they're the preservation targeted one. Selenova, I'm guessing, is after the Harmony, and Fantilia we've already beaten, so...
You may ask 6 more questions.
Alright, that didn't actually count as 7. They're on Hunter's plan? I already know their plan. Alright, let's try this.
I'm sure it's nothing to you, but do you mind explaining how to defeat you?
Like...
Understandable. I've met a lot of people.
He's just coughing like, yep. Hey, I set the rules. This is the smart thing to ask me. Maybe you'll get it. See what happens.
But you would rather know all the strategies to beat the devil.
He's like, nah, game recognized game. You're picking the smart option here.
Don't worry. My answer won't disappoint you. But of course, you'll have to roll the die first.
Like, this guy is fun. He is. I think he's a much more interesting villain than the Amphorius villain was. Than friggin' Xandar. Xandar was just annoying. Asat Pramod is actually very entertaining as an antagonist. Alright, what do I get? Ooh, critical success!
That's a critical success!
He sounds excited for that. Hey! Oh, the protagonist? Oh, yeah. The Trailblazer is very fun. I think he's one of the most fun gacha protagonists, period. He or she, because you can still be a girl. Because there's just fucking weird. You can just have them be a complete and utter weirdo, and it's really fun to do. I remember you go to the afterlife at one point, and one of the options you can pick is, yay, I finished my character arc! Making you want to play Honkai? I really do like Star Rail. I like this one a lot. They have a personality? They do. I think FGO, especially more recently, has started making their protagonist very interesting, too. Especially with one of the most recent stories being based around them almost entirely.
My, oh my. So I, in my capacity as Senior and Devil both, must now tell you, protagonist, how to defeat me. How thrilling.
How fun.
I won't hide it anymore then. The way to defeat me is right in front of you. Inside you, in fact. Hidden away.
If you call on the power of the Stellaron, you can win. Is that it?
Bingo! You now have the means to kill me.
Of course. I could set it off and blow up the whole planet. That would stop him.
But unfortunately, your limited, laughable human form cannot defeat me. You're trapped within a lie called the Trailblaze, dreaming you are a courageous human.
Interesting. The way he's phrasing it, I am the Stellaron, just wearing human skin.
But if you do what you did against Full Wish, open it to this world, to those cowards trembling in the ruins, to the audience waiting for a hero to save them.
Call on that again.
The surge of wish power will fully awaken it.
Oh. Evanescia actually warned a lot about that. Don't take in too much of the elation, because elation and destruction together don't play very well. Asat Pramod is proof of that. What will the Stellaron turn me into?
Oh, what does it matter? You would have
what a dick. I love this.
And your wish would be fulfilled.
He's not wrong, it would work. He knows damn well he can't beat a Stellaron by himself. It's actually interesting. I think this is the first story to not involve a Stellaron. He's not using one for any of this. Like, thinking back, there was one on the space station. The one they shoved into me, in fact. There was one on Belobog causing the Eternal Winter. There was one smuggled onto the Xianzhou Lafu that Phantilia used to wake up the tree. Then there was one sustaining the entirety of Penacony. Like, it made it. There used to be one powering Amphoreus, but Xandar actually destroyed it beforehand, though it seemed to have kind of lived through that. So, even the Lord Ravagers can't beat a Stellaron by themselves. But yeah, we haven't seen hide nor hair of one this time.
And when that time comes, you may no longer care about the cost.
I wonder, would the Trailblazer become a Lord Ravager if they did that? Possibly one targeting the Trailblaze? Bastard.
5 left now.
Okay. Let's see if he knows anything about that other me.
I once met my other self in
Like, oh, ravage me, my lord.
Who was that?
Oh, this is
a
most interesting discovery.
Okay, Asat Pramod didn't know about this then. My last of 8 questions. What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? What? What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? You sure you want to use it for that? Yes. Fine, it's 9 because it's the best one and we all know it. You didn't make me roll the dice. I can't tie that into anything. What do you want from me? There's no cosmic truth. It's 9. It's the best one. He's right, you know.
Unfortunately, even I do
Oh no, he's
not
like admitting
know
I actually
that
don't
question.
know.
It's beyond
Okay.
what I can
I'm gonna guess
see
this doesn't
and
count as a question then if he
understand
couldn't
at
answer it.
present. To make amends, this
Yep,
question
he's like, I actually can't answer that one, so it doesn't count. Yeah, no, he's playing by his rules to a T.
5 left now.
Still 5. I actually don't know. He's like, gonna level with you. No idea. Here's the thing, I mostly know the Stellaron Hunter's plan. I feel like anyone looking for this has not been paying attention to the game so far, seeing that the Stellaron Hunters are kind of the good guys? Yeah, they're on the wanted list of the IPC, but fuck the IPC. I think anyone who still thinks the Stellaron Hunters are antagonists after the Lafu, hell, even during the Lafu, is the most media illiterate shits in the world at this point. I don't pay attention. Well, you haven't been there for most of their screen time. I started streaming this like right before Amphoreus, and they're not on Amphoreus. Okay. What's the 4th finality?
Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe.
You haven't seen a lot? You haven't been watching too many of these.
Harmony and nihility. What is the last remaining path?
I'm curious if he actually knows this.
Your questions would leave even news.
Do you think you've seen like 4.2? I think you started like actually coming to these ones during like Plain Arcadia here, yeah.
Up to you if you believe me or not.
I don't think you saw too much of Amphoreus if you ever dropped in during that. He's like, son of a... I'll tell you my guess if you get it right, but I can't guarantee I'm correct. Remember the Mecha? Mecha. I mean, that was this patch. You started seeing that around.
The 4th path that brings the apocalypse is the elation.
How's that work?
Once, elation was a dutiful and committed god.
The Power Rangers and stuff? Okay, yeah, that was 4.
Carving sharp turns of fate across the universe.
That might have been 4.1, actually. Because it started at 4.0, then it was 4.1, then 4.2. I think that was 4.1 was when we fought them. 4.1 or 4.2, I don't remember which.
For the most terrifying, supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts.
I do love that some of the questions I'm picking are like thrown out of me. He's like, I don't know for sure the answer to that one. I'll give you my opinion, though.
But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying.
Okay, so he thinks when like all the laughter has died, the elation is gonna become something genuinely horrific.
I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth.
Makes me wonder if that was actually AHA saying they were gonna retire. Or if that was just Asat Pramod fucking with everyone.
Terrifying extreme. Not to stop elation, but to drag all
this one actually gets like thing. You're genuinely horrific. Aw, thank you, Bathwater.
Chaos. And that will cease to be comedy and become a universe-wide contamination.
Interesting. This one's really in depth. Elation will fall.
Upon stepping onto a path and becoming an Eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end. Yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight.
Are you implying the elation will come to encompass all concepts when the laughter of the universe is gone? That as people try to take joy in literally anything, elation will become the one supreme path as it consumes all others, including destruction, and will thus eliminate all of existence?
How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation?
Because that's an interesting idea.
Would they fear
now, we have to remember, even he admitted he's only guessing at this.
If the disciples of a god cannot
I'm curious what the critical success for this would have been.
Do they still deserve to be called disciples?
Like I said, I'm gonna read the critical successes after this. Do y'all want to hear them? Because I'll read them on stream if y'all want to hear.
So, I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different...
Yeah, yes? Okay. When we run out of questions, I'll pause for a sec and, like, look up the critical successes so we can learn everything from him.
Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain.
So is he accidentally also answering why he wants to destroy the elation?
This is the highest form of reverence I can offer them.
Because that's funny if he accidentally answered two questions at once.
Left. Keep going.
Yeah, we're halfway through. Let's see. How much does he know about the Stellaron?
About the Stellaron inside of me.
Same idea.
How much do you know?
Alright, let's see. Ooh. Miss. Dang.
What a pity that we should live with failure for most of our lives. The Stellaron is a gift. An unparalleled gift from the Eons.
I believe Enna the Order is the one who actually made the Stellarons, but Nanook corrupted them with the destruction.
It gives you power, guides you, and makes you unique. It's as simple as that. You may still ask me...
Yeah. It is funny how the misses contain, like, almost no info. He's like... He's just gonna straight up lie. Let's see, Truth of Phantasmoon games. I feel like I already know that. Let's just broader.
What exactly did you do during
I want to know
this
exactly
Phantasm
what you
games?
caused.
This is a very complicated question. And well,
It's complicated.
all villains are
And I do
always
love
waiting
explaining
for the
shit.
opportunity to explain their scheme. But if I had to start from the beginning, I'm afraid you wouldn't have the patience to listen to the end. Why don't you ask about something you're interested in? Come on, roll the die. We'll see how many secrets your roll will earn you.
Mainly trying to figure out if he had anything to do with the Phantasmoon speaking or not. Ooh! Crit success.
Good throw. Ask away.
Okay, so this is actually like a... Okay, it like determines how many of these I get to ask, I'm guessing. Okay, the Phantasmoon's declaration. Was that you? That's been killing me.
You mean when the moon suddenly promised that the winner would become a permanent Eon?
Oh!
You think too highly of me.
Oh! That wasn't him. Okay, Aha is trying to retire.
Countless people in the cosmos go around claiming to be Aha themselves. But as we all know, only the Eon themselves could have made
I was really
that
curious
moon
about that,
speak.
yeah.
Their divine prophecies prove that the Elation is watching these games at all times, and that my activities have not crossed any boundaries.
You're the one who pushed Evanescia to join.
When it comes to infiltrating Ahatopia, the two trickiest obstacles are
The
world incandescence.
What I was really looking at, like I
keeps
said,
the
I was
husk
trying to figure out if he did the
away.
moon or if that was actually Aha. He's like, oh no, I couldn't do that. That had to actually be Aha. I didn't know that was gonna happen either.
But Aha has never specified that a judge cannot become a supplicant. Strangely, nobody has ever used this loophole in all these years. It's surprisingly easy. All it takes is one mask, which
You
is
really
placed
just stapled a
onto the
mask
elbow
to a
in the
tree?
courtyard
Yeah.
before she
It's
wakes
literally
up.
as easy as that. You compelled Full Wish, right?
Why would I? My relationship with Full Wish has always been above board. There's no need to compel a prospect as
oh no,
driven
she
from
did that all on her
adventure
own.
she was.
Maybe I inspired her to do it, but I didn't like
Impossible
control her
to
or
include
anything.
Anyone like her in any complex scheme. All one could do at
Okay.
this point was set her free and allow her to shine.
So basically just armed her and threw her out into a crowded subway.
Of course. She needed a small gift
I
for
knew it.
motivational purposes, which
Someone
I
important had to have gotten that for her. She couldn't have just found that shit.
through whose flesh.
That was it. Those were the
That's
big
it?
ones.
I was hoping you'd dig a little deeper. Going
No,
over my past
I really can't think of
schemes
anything
is
else specific
actually
you've
quite
done
a treat.
that I'll know about.
Only 2 questions.
I do like how he's like, I think that's mostly because he actually wanted to explain a lot of those, that he was willing to make it a multiple choice, essentially. Ooh. Is Akavili still alive? I only have 2 left. This one interests me, though.
You said you used to be the navigator. So, is the Eon of Trailblaze still alive?
Let's roll. Success. Okay.
They died, slain by their own desire, to transcend origin and end, to surpass the tree of existence, and reach beyond the paths.
You saying they tried to trailblaze beyond reality itself and failed?
After all, when the universe has no roads left to walk, then there's only one place left for the Eon of Trailblaze to go to. And so, I witnessed the fall of an Eon. That power that unveiled the stars and traversed space. In the end, it left nothing but an inconsequential point of light at the edge of existence. Final question. Think carefully. What do you want to ask?
There's something I've
Oh, the last question. Alright, they make you choose this one. Is Himiko still alive?
Tell me. Is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter?
I wouldn't be surprised if this one is seeded. Yeah, especially because it wound up a crit there. I wouldn't be surprised if that one's a guarantee.
This is the question I've been waiting to answer. What a stroke of luck. Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I've meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and is now awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One whim after another. Playing someone's father. Becoming someone's friend. And at times, someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars and of lands yet to be reached. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear fruit, such as Graphia or Himiko. It feels like a curse. Like fate's cruelest mockery of me.
Interesting, he apparently means aha when he says fate.
Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again. But I hesitated.
Because he used to be its navigator?
No. No to both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why.
He's not sure why, but he knows that's not the reason.
No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues.
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown.
Like, whatever the reason, you sure caused your coworkers a lot of shit to clean up, man.
That was the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father or trailblazing, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years. To set her on a journey to gain what was most precious.
Because it wouldn't be as funny to kill her then as it will be to kill her now. That's your answer?
What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now.
Me?
It's the most vicious joke
He
I
did
can play
tell
on
Himiko the Trailblazer was his actual target here.
And on the fate of the universe. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
Those are the path symbols on his die. You're incorrigible.
You want to use my Stellaron?
The worlds the Astral Express deals with. How could they be without a Stellaron?
Whoop.
Boom!
He made a face on it.
15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then, the husk ran out of wish power and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice.
Right, the husk.
15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games. His Stellaron overflowing with wish power. The perfect sacrificial piece. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Kids these days.
Oh, wait. I heard about something. Yes. If you press the skip button, story summary. It appears my sentiments were entirely unreciprocated. Let the secrets sleep forever within the uncast dice. Given that you willingly surrender all claims to the truth and harbor no further inquiries, I shall waste no more breath upon you. If you try to skip his dialogue, he actually interrupts the skip screen. I think it actually changes if you do it early.
Show some respect and put your phone away when your elder is talking. Huh?
Hey, your phone's ringing too, dude. Huh? New message. Praise me, cheer for me, because I've nailed it. Wolf said, let there be signal, and Plain Arcadia's connection was restored. Alpha Wolf, I've missed you. I'm not gonna repeat myself here. I knew it. No way we could get through to a critical moment like this without you. Sir Wolf added Danny Boy, Sunday, March, Welt, Pearl, and Blade to the group chat. Added Himiko. Express has rescued Miss Himiko, and it's on its way to your location. Kylis, hang in there. We're on our way to you now. Sir Wolf added Ryusuke to the group chat. Huh?
Himiko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
Yay! How'd you get footage from that angle? You scoundrel, see that? A little plan of yours just went belly up. Oh, one more thing. I went ahead and deleted your retirement insurance account in Arcadia. Silverwolf kicked Ryusuke out of the group chat. Retirement revoked. Alright, now seems like a good time to read off the other critical successes. Okay, someone put out all of Asat Pramad's answers. Alright, so... I'll skip the ones we already got critical successes for. But, why do you call me Akavili? Though, what they actually ask is, why were so many people calling me Akavili along the way? Critical answer. How lucky. Although the question you asked is difficult to answer. They call you Akavili because not only are you the successor, but at the core level, you are becoming the focus of the path of the Trailblaze. This isn't imitation. It's the path itself responding, naturally, to the absence of its god. You are not them yet, but you are headed in that direction. Even more important is the thing inside you. A Stellaron? Do you want to know more? That would be a different question. Okay. So people like Aha, another Aeon, Aha very frequently calls the Trailblazer Akavili, is because they're kind of starting to become the Aeon of the Trailblaze. They're not there, but they're on the path to doing it. And Aha, one of the most intelligent entities in the entire universe, by my reckoning, has recognized that. And now the Stellaron inside me. How much do you know critical success? Interesting. Allow me to attempt to answer this difficult question. I examined the Stellaron inside your body. It's not a seed of ruin in the usual sense. It was a seed bestowed on you by Jipe, yet branded with the imprint of the Trailblaze. Jipe constantly tries to assimilate all things into one, while Akavili constantly creates new variations. These two forces repel each other, but in your body they have achieved a dangerous equilibrium. And your body, it seems to have been created for just this purpose, and it conceals a secret inside it. The Stellaron hunters likely understand this answer better than I do. So yes, Jipe made the Stellaron. At least made the original ones. We know this. Jipe the Harmony. Harmony, of course, wants all things to be one, to be harmony. Jipe is one of the few Aeons we know of who's consumed another Aeon and made them part of them. That was Enna the Order. But Harmony is innately kind of contrasted by the Trailblaze. All must be one, all paths one path, versus constantly making a new path. Seems the Trailblazer is a mix of the two in some weird way. Next question, leading from there, Stellaron Hunters' plan. Who's been curious, since the Stellaron Hunters also see possibilities, do you know what they're truly working toward? A critical success? Your luck is off the charts. Ah, Elio's troop. What they're chasing is something even the Eons might hesitate to touch. They are not fighting against a specific apocalypse, but trying to destroy the finality itself. To be more exact, they seek to destroy a finale in which every possibility has been frozen. What Elio has glimpsed may be an end that goes beyond the destruction itself. A point where all things settle into complete stillness and nihility. The Stellaron Hunters traverse the worlds in search of a path that will let the entire universe keep evolving. Their purpose is far more tragic, and far more mad than it appears. Nothing I didn't already really know about them. Reason for awakening the Veracity. Tell me, why do you want to awaken the Veracity Husk? Critical success? Lucky you. I awaken the Veracity to devour, of course. Even if it's just a fragment sealed in Ahatopia, a husk. The hunger concealed in it will be enough to dim the stars. I don't care who wins this chess game. What I care about is the moment the winner excitedly reaches out a hand to take their trophy, and a star comes alive, opens its abyssal maw and swallows the chess pieces, players, and the chessboard itself, all to remain in nihility for all eternity. What a sight! Even the rules themselves would be eaten. No matter who Aha pours their power to at the end of the games, no matter their disguise, it is all for nothing against the awakened Veracity. They cannot escape this devouring because it is not a duel, but the restoration of balance. It is the consequences and retribution they deserve for the sin of theft they committed at the dawn of time. Though Ouroboros does not understand the notion of revenge, when that ancient hunger, dormant for ages, is sated once more, and the stolen power surges back through them, even that blind and witless primordial will shall, in that instant, taste the flavor of elation. So we found out, previous patch, or was it the one before it? I think it was previous update, that the sin at the dawn of time he's likely referring to here is when the elation actually stole something from the Veracity. The Veracity is the concept of consumption, obviously. But it originally also included the concept of taste. But the elation stole that. Taste, enjoying flavor, is now part of the elation, instead of part of the Veracity. So the Veracity went from kind of a pleasure-seeking consumption to a completely mindless, arguably purer consumption. The alternative, in theory, would have been that the paths would have collided, and I actually imagine the elation might have been forced to consume the Veracity entirely, which it might not have wanted to do, so it just took the one little bit that made them clash. Alright. How'd you fall from being the Astro Express's navigator to becoming a Lord Ravager? Why embrace destruction? Critical success? You call it falling, but I see it as sublimation. You've journeyed through Plain Arcadia. How do you like this world of elation? You can either answer I like it, I don't like it, or I feel nothing for it. Does not change the follow-up answer. I don't like it. They spend their time in idle satiety, then peck each other bloody in online arguments over insignificant issues. People never leave their homes, but online they are angry, crying, and cheerful. Their eyes are glued to tragedies unfolding across the cosmos, creating others' struggles for life as seasoning for their meals, then turning around to tip the clowns who make them laugh. On the other side of the cosmos, the IPC is bombing the Ismithian Confederation. People huddle in the ruins without a single drop of clean drinking water, trembling as they wait to see whether tomorrow or death comes for them first. In this universe, the contrast between luck and misfortune is too dazzling. So you become a Lord Ravager? You decide to bring hell to all? Of course not. One does not simply just become a Lord Ravager in an instant. Like Akivili, I once believed that exploring and connecting could create understanding, and understanding could remove division. That the newly discovered worlds could shelter those whose own homes were ravaged by war and hunger. But all your trailblaze does is spread naivete and hope across a land destined to be destroyed. Across the cosmic ocean, all civilizations meet a strikingly similar end. Having climbed to brilliance, they collapse under their own stupidity, avarice, or sheer chance. The path of Akavili only postpones the inevitable, but I cannot change its nature. Interesting. So, while he simultaneously is possessed of both the elation and the destruction, taking joy in just destroying things, I think, without even his own knowledge, he's begun embodying the nihility, the belief that nothing matters. But he doesn't seem to take joy in it, like a few of the elation do. That seems to be something he genuinely despises. Fascinating. I walked too far and saw too much. Afterwards, I could not laugh again. Finally, the Blemished One showed me another path. The Blemished One being Nanook, the destruction. Destruction. On their path, the gluttonous and the hungry, the brave and the weak, all inequalities come to an equal end. Only when people realize that destruction is imminent do they resist meaningfully, and make their existence worth something. The rising sun shines on ice sculptures, melts them as if they were never there, even though humans carved them so beautifully, yes? From that moment onward, IC died, and Asat Pramad was born. Let's see. Now, I already did knowing your plan, and I even got critical success on it. And yeah, there weren't any extra questions I could have gotten out of that or anything. Why do you want to kill Aha? Is Lord Ravager aiming to destroy Elation? What are you planning to do to Aha? Ha! What else would the Lord Ravager aiming to destroy Elation do? Destroy them, of course. And what exactly is your hatred for them about? Well, I may have developed some excessive feelings toward Aha. After all, before boarding the express, the fool's name I used at the tavern was En route, which we know. Crit success. Huh. You're pretty lucky. You think I'm going to kill Aha? I've already tried. Everything I do is to save them, which is part of actually the implication of another question we asked. Once Elation... Oh yeah, this actually goes into that same thing. Okay, you have multiple chances to get that scene. His whole spiel about what he thinks the Elation is going to become. It's basically the same as what's the fourth finality. The Elation will become something more terrifying than anything else. I thought so. Next was, how do I defeat you? I got that one. Fourth finality, again, leads into that same answer. Oh, wait. Actually, if you already got why do you want to destroy Aha, he gives a different answer to what is the fourth finality. Actually, to be fair, I got a normal success, not a crit success. Perhaps I have a surprise for you. It's an answer I realized over the course of a long journey. Okay, so him giving the partial answer to that other one was him giving the true answer to a different question. That's really funny. The fourth path that brings the apocalypse is the Trailblaze. You can either answer, liar, Trailblaze? It's not possible. You should be glad that their plan has failed. Nobody knows what happens to a universe that has its paths broken. An unknowable, incalculable universe of madness. A universe where every direction is forward and there is no end. Time flows, yet nothing ever happens. Space stretches on, yet there is nowhere to go. Even existence itself defies all logic. Thinking about it, doesn't even the answer destruction sound kind? At least it has a clear end. So his idea is that the fourth finality, his truth... So, like I said, what he did say in the non-critical success for the fourth finality, it was something he believed, but he didn't actually think it was the fourth finality. Partially because he didn't genuinely believe it could happen. That he would be able to stop it by ripping Aha apart first, basically. Nothing ever happens? Yeah. But his actual belief of what the fourth is essentially that it won't end. That the world will fail to end. And in so doing, will become completely without anything to it. Things will just keep going on without purpose. That would be the Trailblaze. Going on forever. That's very interesting. Okay. Hot takes on Lord Ravagers. Critical success. Yeah. How greedy, child. You just asked 7 questions at once. Crit success. But then again, who could pass up the chance to gossip about colleagues? And plus, your role was a critical success. Go ahead, then. Whose weakness do you want to know? No, scratch that. Who says you can't buy one and get 7 free? I'll wrap the whole thing up for you. Phantilia loathes stubborn minds, whose she can't seize. She abhors the taste of human courage. Her greatest weakness is her insatiable greed, always wanting everything at once. Did seem to be how we beat her. She took on too much and we kind of caught her out and beat her to it. Jesus. Zephyro. He's the perfect warrior. But I guess what he fears and hates the most is those soulless lunatics. Puppets that had their souls snatched by the Black Sun. Nihility? To put it bluntly, he's afraid of the dark. That is what he said in normal success. Zephyro's afraid of the dark. I did think Zephyro was the Nihility one. Luxbane is a beast. Doesn't understand human language at all. Beasts aren't flawless, of course. A dog's weakness is bones, and if you show it to the sun, it will definitely chase after it. I'll admit, I'm not familiar with Luxbane. Selenova. She loathes anything beautifully melodic. Without a haze of noise and distortion around her, she grows restless. Selenova, I think, is the Harmony. Archforger. A fellow I'm quite fond of. Quiet, rational, and elegant. Hardly what you'd expect of a Lord Ravager. I hear he's most afraid of appearing before others. Probably a social recluse. Iron Tomb. Well, you guys already offed that one. Now me. My weakness also happens to be my strength. Chance. I've never been able to resist planting several seeds on a whim and watching them take root in unexpected ways. Finally bear fruit I never expected. Satisfied? Fair enough. I do like how he mentions Iron Tomb is dead, so it doesn't matter. His weakness is that he's dead. Pretty big weakness. Not great at fighting anymore, is he? Something has happened. I make a taste of your human courage. I mean, Phantilia is big lady, so I get it. Okay, are Yao Guang and Evanescea okay? Want to know how Yao Guang and Evanescea are doing? I can tell you care a lot about them. As you should. After all, they both bet everything on you. Crit success? Ah. This roll buys you 2 answers in one go. The Xianzhou general used her gaze to anchor the fate and future of this world, paving the way for her comrades. What a stirring, bittersweet tale. Isn't that exactly what the Xianzhou people admire? But during her observation, the only thing she could not take into account was herself. I'll admit, I was curious what was happening. So I offered a small gesture in return. I brought the probability of her existence at this moment down to virtually 0. Is she dead or alive? I do not know, and it makes no difference. She will be lost forever, lost in a maze of possibilities. She might find her way home, maybe tomorrow or maybe tens of thousands of years from now. As for Evanescea, she is the avatar of the abundant Elwood. You don't need to worry about her safety. What you should worry about is whether she will still be Evanescea you know when she wakes up again. Right, she could still turn into the Eon of the... not Eon, the Emanator of the Abundance she is deep in there. Or, I guess she's a tree, not necessarily an Emanator. She's a Pathstrider of Abundance, maybe an Emanator of the Elation. Okay, have you ever been in love? I'll read this one. What did you just say? Sorry, but I'm really curious. Have you ever been in love? You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator. And you're interested in his personal life? You gonna answer or not? You really are something else. So intriguing, I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out. So I should roll? Wait, not yet. Don't roll! If you roll a critical success, I honestly have no idea how I'm supposed to weave a sharp jab at cosmic destiny into something about personal emotions. So be it. This one's on me. I'll answer you plainly. I've loved. Of course I've loved before. But in the end, every planet tied to my past lovers, I destroyed them all. Not because we broke up. I genuinely cared for them. I just like what I do now even more. Feels good to get that off my shoulders. They have no complaints either. Whew. Alright, this won't happen again. Maybe you still have a lot of questions like this. Maybe you'll just ask them directly. But let me make it clear. I don't want to see such questions again. Okay. Truth of Phantasmoon games. Can you tell me the real truth about the Phantasmoon games? I bet you figured it out long ago, didn't you? Oh. Critical success. Then perhaps I should clear things up a bit more. This is clearing up something we basically already figured out, I think. Across countless generations, the supplicant's wish power is gathered here, coursing through the abundant Elwood into the veins of the path. It soothes the ever-starving husk, the husk of the veracity, and keeps it from rising again. Probably also why Aha grabbed the Elwood, because there apparently needs to be the power of the abundance channeled with wish power to, like, satiate the veracity. Because the abundance is food, essentially, just making food for it. People believe the supplicant's Muriel was created to please Aha, but this is wrong. People believe the markings around the mask measure how much wish power each supplicant has gathered, but they're wrong. Those markings are telling everyone this. If you want to lull the veracity into sleep, you must fill them. Only when the hunger and thirst of the slumbering beast are satiated with wish power can the beings of Ahatopia struggle on into the next Amber Era. And then Aha will appear toward the Savior by sharing 1 minute of their life. Everyone is envious of the infinite power of the Eons and their eternal life. But who can comprehend their suffering on those paths, bound by their own authority, becoming unfeeling instruments of the law? Even a god as close to humanity as elation. For humans, the prize of their games lasts for only a fleeting minute. But for an Aeon, it's a free and blissful reprieve from the shackles of their path. Do you understand now? The Phantasmoon Games are a holiday for a god. Only during such a respite can elation, vulnerable and unguarded, be killed. And now the last one. I did not crit this one. Is Akavili still alive? Crit success. Looks like I have to tell you. The secret myself and Akavili must reveal. Akavili is dead, but perhaps they are still alive, in a way even they never expected. The fall of an Eon is simply a change to the form in which they currently exist. No one knows if this is something they planned. According to Nameless who have met Akavili, they frequently mention the origin and end, the tree of existence, and what lies beyond the paths. He mentioned a little bit of this before. After all, bound within finite space and time, there's only one place the Eon of Trailblaze longs to reach. Beyond the universe. Ah, that is what I was getting at. And so I witnessed the fall of an Eon. That power that unveiled the stars and traversed space. In the end, it left nothing but an inconsequential point of light at the edge of existence. So he did still mostly answer. There's a little bit extra of, like, his, like, kind of half-lie in there was that Akavili is definitely dead. Here it's more like, he might be alive in a sense. Okay, that was all very interesting. And cleared up some things I was unsure of, and revealed some things I'm very interested to know. But it's interesting how the partial success of one answer was the critical success of a different one. That's very fun. Friends, I'll take the lead. Can't wait to team up with you guys and beat the living daylight out of that old Dicehead. All colors into one. Come on, asshat. Frame-aid. I can't make fun of your other name. All things in myriad forms pass through formation, existence, and decay, until they return to annihilation. Elation and time are mortal enemies. Beneath the endless erosion of the ages, all things shall fade into silence. Here we go.
What kind of nonsense is that? Boring.
Alright, let's go die.
But canceling an elderly person's pension account like that, doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
I'm glad that actually got under his skin a little bit. He's like, my fucking... You bitch. That's really funny. Again, he lives and dies for the bit.
Lives and suffering like numbers on a die, toying with them at will. So why do you fall apart when it's your turn?
By the way, I have a ninth question.
Your curiosity is commendable, but you've already used up all your questions. So I won't be answering anything you ask.
Doesn't matter. We've stalled long enough as it is. You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
You don't gotta answer. About to check for myself. Oh, I knew it. Crap. Decked him right in the die head. Ah, sure enough, shit broke. Ooh. Not good. Ooh.
Colors returning to the world. Your failure is written.
Now that is a Lord Ravager. That's full power.
You will once again be playing the brutality.
I like all the hands put into his, like, he has so many hands in general. Fuck. This song used a foghorn? Probably. That's cool, he has like an event horizon behind his head. I think actually as an intentional point that, despite talking about elation and destruction, he's way more the finality than either. And I don't think he knows.
A smash hit space comedy. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Meteorologist has appeared. Hang on tight, the express is on its way.
Hang in there! We're on our way!
He's actually not hitting very hard. Yeah, I got plenty of health left.
All martial arts are mine to command. Or done!
Still holding back.
No. If anything, it's you holding back. Oh, even this is something he's holding in his hand. I like, they kept that part of his design. He's trying to wear me down by degrees, I think. Can't use ult, no one to target with it, because you can't target yourself with ult.
It's the rush.
And I do love how he uses this shit like actual lightsabers. Cal Kestis versus Kylus. Who's better? Probably Cal, but Kylus has bullshit. Alright. Boom, bitch.
Finally.
Toot toot.
I promise each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
Ooh. March is even in Evernight mode. Danny Boy's in Permansortarai. Welt is here at all.
Let's show this guy what real nameless are made of.
Here we go. Companions have entered the ring, and the supporting cast has taken the stage. The dark turns her blade on the front.
Here's where the fight actually starts. Mocked gaze. Owie. He's actually trying now.
Oh, Sabra. People always say, observe the heavens with my divination. Test of luck. An explosive start.
All martial arts are mine to command.
Wiped him out.
Calming the galactic twinkling. Elation is hilarious. Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you.
Next round.
Here we go.
This is HONKAI.
Eat Honkai. Now for the bonus round, fucker. Love it. Bonk. And now another instant.
Don't thank me.
Meme setup. Clicks memed on allies. Gross. Detonate all memed in the next action. Choose the right moment to trigger an early detonation, ease the pressure of survival in the final phase. Sure. Detonate now.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
Heal up, team.
Now if you go another 500.
An explosive shot!
All martial arts are mine to command!
Is HONKAI.
So, the last one against her. Bomb. Expert bomb defusal. And now, bonus round. Phase 1 Dunskies. Says the guy getting his ass kicked. Yeah, checks out. Ooh.
My second mask.
Ooh, his voice got intense. Like he's blowing out the mic.
They say luck is a form of strength. Come on, let's see your strength.
Okay. Cause all allies to immediately take action. Yeah, sure, heal yourself and get some debuffs for you.
Unlimited firepower.
Laughter is humanity's anthem. Elation is hilarious. Your moment to shine. All
Boom,
eyes
boom,
are
boom, boom,
on
boom,
you.
boom, boom.
All for the thrill.
People always say that the observe the heavens with my divination. Shadow, don't thank me.
Yeah, I didn't need healing, I didn't need my... I didn't really have any debuffs I had to worry about, either. So I just shot him. Owie.
An explosive shot.
Oh, fucker actually ate the ult I tried to unleash for Silverwolf. Okay. I don't want to do it right here, though. I want to build it up as much as possible if I can. Okay, here. Cause Ho-Ho to taunt them all. Immediately gains extra turn where fixed amount of 10 punchlines taken in. Does not consume punchlines. Apply barrier. I want a barrier right now, honestly. Yeah, go ahead, hit me. Ah! He threw us at the moon.
Of destruction!
Get that right before healing.
Fiend or devil, I'll crush them all!
Owie.
Unlimited firepower.
Here we go. Meme Carnival. No memed available for detonation. Haha, sucks to be you. Eat shit and die. Honkai damage demo. Let's have a few more Honkai damage demos, you know? I feel like we could really benefit from them. Yeah, at least 2 more before Silverwolf takes another turn. Get her well over 200 stacks of hidden MMR. Well, a few more Honkais, you know? Yeah! Get her up to 245 fucking stacks, because, dear God. And this journey leads you to destruction. We're at full health, we should be okay here. That hurt quite a bit, so this is gonna hurt him more. we get...
Enough joking around. Time to get serious.
Sure, why not?
Now, feast your eyes on what I attained in my first battle to the death with the Great Destroyer. My third mask.
Are we to understand that every, Lord Ravager tried to kill Nanook?
The reality of all things turning to silence. The three calamities have come.
Whoa.
The myriad colors returning to the void. I shall extinguish this world's laughter and offer up my mourning.
Is he literally a mourning actor then?
Stay sharp. I'll provide cover.
How exactly are you going to provide cover for this? Aha, instant again. Have another Honkai. At over 250 hidden MMR, this is going to hurt. Well, not the main body, because it's got absurd damage resist right now.
Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you.
But over... Oh, okay. Maxed out her hidden MMR here. That's wild to do.
You can't protect anyone.
Says the guy not currently protecting shit himself.
One by one, right before your very
Interesting, my team order is actually flipped here. Let elation hang in silence. Ooh.
Return the void.
Okay, that's scripted for sure.
Darn it. Come on, protagonist. Open yourself up and embrace all wishes. Find a way to be.
Ignite the Celeron.
Kick my die around like a ball.
He did say outright that's what he wants to happen.
Lose everything or destroy everything.
Papa, start up the express. Provide covering fire.
There's no guns on this thing, you stupid idiot! Ooh!
The express is full.
Ah, damn it! Such a visually packed game, having an attack where everything stops for a second is very impactful. Yeah, no, that was great. This game's visuals are unmatched in a lot of ways. Like, look at this shit. Everything just burning before you. The Celeron's starting to activate. Except... giant robot defense. No. Oh, no. Himiko is still the Honkai multiverse's walking death flag. Ooh. Nanook. Is Nanook looking over here during this? Aww.
I'm here.
Huh. Even you, Himiko.
Don't be afraid. Trust that I will always be by your side. Keep walking.
Himiko. Peach. What is this place? place?
Did I fall into Kingdom Hearts? I'm not gonna complain, but I'd like to know ahead of time.
That way earlier? I need to catch up. Himiko?
There's the pieces of the Express.
Where
Because he
are
just
you?
caught it and lashed it onto the ground like a whip.
Express, readying for departure. Its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet
There's a Trailblazer in Death Stranding. Sure, we can go for that one too.
nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. This is the sight I see every day. And it has never lost its clarity.
Going back on what you mentioned about, like,
I would like to see it
the visually packed game suddenly having a moment of silence, of, like, where everything just stops. It's even better because of all the absurd shit he's doing leading up to it. Like, it's almost like he's imitating the Trailblazer for a sec by bashing them with a baseball bat, almost catching them with, like, a catcher's mitt, almost. But then it just stops, and it's all this nothingness behind him. Just pure silence. Like, with how absurd some of the visuals in this game gets, having absurdity followed by complete deafening silence and nothing actually does hit really hard.
Let's just call it a long overdue compensation.
Hmm? That's what Aha told.
It's time we set off once more. Akivilli.
Was that how Aha appeared to her?
There you are.
Himiko! You're okay. Oh, thank goodness.
She didn't have the mark on her, so... What is this place?
The Express?
This isn't Path Space.
What is this place?
Path Space is way trippier than this.
It's a scene from my memories. 15 years ago, I encountered the Astral Express for the first time on this beach.
What happened on the battlefield?
What just happened? All I remember is you protecting me amidst the chaos.
And I decided not to move my mouth while saying it.
But when I opened my eyes again, I was already in this place.
Are you scared? Worried you've lost?
Little.
No.
I mean, no. I don't lose. The plot stops if that happens.
That's right. It's not over yet.
Come on, let's find the others.
March. Danhan. Where is everyone? We have to get back to the fight somehow. We can't keep everyone waiting. Let's go, Himiko. Whatever it takes, we're getting out of here. Together. Wait, Himiko?
I'm sorry. I can't go with you.
Yes, you can. Shut up. What?
I understand. You have many questions. About the battle. About me. And about the Express's crash site. I didn't expect it to appear in this manner either.
What do you mean?
Haven't you figured it out yet? This frozen moment in time is your very own creation.
I could do that?
In the moment I embraced you, I guess the Stellaron heard my final wish.
Final wish?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us... let Shush make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
It's a shame. I'll have to take a rain check on that coffee. But at least I still have the chance to honor a promise from long ago.
I know.
Say her name.
The her you're talking about is Motoko, right?
I'm so glad to hear you say her name. It means she'll always be remembered by someone.
Do you believe I'm not convinced Himiko's dead on account of her new super form released this update hasn't shown up in the story yet?
Even if the universe forgets.
Call it a hunch. I think she's gonna make it at least a little longer.
Our trailblazing will never end. But as the navigator, it's not just her promise I have to keep. I have to honor my promise to all of you.
A little bit more before time.
And
possibly.
To you, kid. This time, you must set out on your own.
Yeah.
You have to go alone, Tommy. What did you say when you created me?
She gave her the jacket.
If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach. But now, you have everything you need to set off. Even time. The one thing you were missing is now in your hands. But the weathering curse can't be healed. How did you do it? Sorry. I made a decision on my own while you were asleep. Appeared? No. They didn't answer us.
Oh.
This Phantasmoon Games has no winner. But I saw a shadow peek out from behind the moon. It said, "Apologies. I am not the elation, so I cannot reward you in their stead."
Who was this then?
But a Phantasmoon Games with only bloodshed and no miracles wouldn't be very satisfying. So I can offer up the strength I've accumulated to grant you a wish. Unfortunately, it's a limited wish, so it can't make all your dreams come true. But it should be enough to offer some small assistance. What exactly was the wish? I made a wish to the Phantasmoon in exchange for something. An exchange? An exchange of Himiko's and Motoko's destinies.
Ow.
Not for a minute.
Well, what was that thing? A shadow behind the Phantasmoon.
The brand of destruction can never be erased. But it can be passed on to someone willing to bear it. To think the answer was so simple. So that's why Murata-Hiro left nothing behind. He was a kind person, just like you. No. This can't be true.
Especially if the weathering disease is what I think it is. The weathering curse.
This is so unfair.
This could mean something pretty fucked up down the line.
Just to be granted at the cost of someone else's life.
I think there's another character who has it.
We made a promise. You were the one who and see all those worlds for me. We made a promise. That's right. If you were awake, your wish would have been clear. For Motoko to have a fulfilling life. But if I left you behind to travel the stars alone, I wouldn't be the ideal navigator we talked about. You nurtured me with stories of the Astral Express. You sketched me into existence. And you brought me to life. The you that you never imagined would grow up became a truly remarkable adult in the end. I'm the grown-up you. A navigator who, despite never having taken a single step,
The same decision Himiko's making right now, isn't it?
so much. And a Himiko like that would surely pass on the hope of continuing the journey to the next generation. Wouldn't she? So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here. But it also begins here.
Don't joke about such things.
I just
the ticket on the jacket.
World outside. To see the starry sky I told you about. I'm here now. I can see it. Do you hear that, Himiko? When the urge to go and see for yourself, no matter what, swells up inside you, your fire has already ignited the Express's engine. Go, Himiko. Start up the Express. Walk a path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. Then, grant me this wish. When you've become like me, return here with all your stories. Motoko, when the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. Now let's get on the Express together. As we travel through the atmosphere and fly toward the stars, I will become a star and watch over you forever.
So, are you going to say goodbye to us too? Just like Motoko?
If I could, I'd wish for this moment to come a little later too. But that's how it is for the Nameless. The journey always begins and ends when you least expect it.
Nah.
Don't worry too much. I just have to depart for the next stop.
No way I'm accepting this plan.
No! I'll never accept this plan.
I used to be afraid of goodbyes like this too.
I do like the details actually going red in the face, tears welling up.
Whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. I know you'll see all those sights in my stead and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as imagining. You understand all of this, don't you?
Aww.
So, be brave and stop this talk about sacrifices. Tell March for me if there's anything she likes in my wardrobe. She can have it.
She has enough clothes as it is.
Tell Don Hung that he'll have more on his plate, so he shouldn't try to carry everything all by himself.
I'll help him.
Tell Welt I really wanted to go with him to his homeland. But I never thought I'd be the one to step off the express first. I'm sorry.
I'll tell him.
And tell Pom Pom, if no one's going to use the coffee machine or the beans, just toss them. Make space for future passengers.
Well.
And one more thing about Sunday. Tell him not to be so uptight all the time. Plenty of people come and go on the express. He should feel free to do as he pleases, not feel so burdened. And finally, you're the one I'm most worried about.
Oh.
Have you been satisfied with your journey so far?
Not satisfied with this, and I won't accept it.
You don't have to say it.
No.
Keep the answer in your heart. You still have a long journey of trailblazing ahead of you. So walk on. Walk this path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. And then, you can grant my wish. Come back here, and tell me all about your amazing stories. If you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
Another turning point in destiny.
Oh, god damn it.
We meet again. For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko reached the end of hers.
Get lost.
Not in the fucking mood.
The end.
Now we got to blaze a trail.
Days ago, you arrived with the Astral Express at Plain Arcadia.
It's been like a week. Wasn't this shit back in December?
Assad Pramod appeared. 8 minutes ago, you declared war on him. And 8 seconds ago, you lost.
I don't know if you think there's some kind of theming to the number 8 here. I think you're just throwing shit around.
In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's great hammer will fall.
Wait, what? There's only 8 hours left in this Amber era?
In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight. A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world. With its first cry, it will usher in
Divine
an era
infant.
of madness for the entire cosmos. And a god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter heard no more.
That was a riddle to get lost.
This is the path I have walked, and
Kylus from the
one
future,
of
question mark?
countless possibilities.
Kylus from a future where he realizes some things about herself.
What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end. Failure.
Actually, I'm wondering... Oh. Is this a version of the Trailblazer who becomes the finality and is using that power to change aspects?
Are you
Is that what these meetings are?
willing to accept?
Because the Trailblazer is
such
supposed to
a
be able
future?
to become Terminus at some point, the finality. No, I'm not accepting it.
What a shame. You still fail to understand what I'm saying. I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
Me?
I'll never accept it.
How is that different from what I just said?
Then you know what to do. So many others have made the same decision. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your wish replace hers.
Been trying to avoid doing that in general, but
Somewhere along this journey, you've already found it.
Each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. And all the promises,
preservation,
oaths,
the hunt,
dreams,
harmony,
and pacts.
remembrance.
I'm not leaving a single one behind.
Oh, as it should be. I made the same choice once and lost everything because of it. But you have to get used to loss before you can move on. Set forth once more, Akivili. Our paths will cross eventually. And when that day comes, I will
I like how they even make the alternate version even wear the costume you're wearing. Everyone can continue to battle. That fight didn't count. Shut up about it. Didn't happen. Oh, I can claim rewards, can I? Give me that. Give me my achievements as well. Expert bomb diffuser, yeah. Pick it up on the fly. In battle against Asat Pramod, use a berry obtained from Gambit of Converging Fates to resist the damage from the game is on. Yeah, got an achievement out of that. All colors into one. Spiritus sees all forms have no form. Yeah, that was odd. Oh, I have to be at this. Depart anew.
Countless shooting stars streak across this night sky. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
Challenge. Team must include Himiko Nova. Alright, then we're gonna have to do this a little different. Himiko Nova, so we can, like, test her out a little bit. Let me think who else to put in here. Honestly, you could actually make a pretty decent team out of who they give you here. Honestly, this team is not terrible. Got some gnocchi soup from Olive Garden. Your question is, where in the hell is the gnocchi? Gnocchi is actually a pasta made from potatoes. I know this because I know the exact soup you're talking about. It's kind of my favorite soup to get there. This team is actually quite good because there's massive damage buffs to all of it. And I get the feeling this is kind of a victory lap fight. I already did the hard part. I love Olive Garden gnocchi. Me too. Really good.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
Yeah, they've skimped on it recently, probably because of overhead costs.
I refuse to believe that. Not now, not ever. My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow.
Yeah, we still have the Jade Abacus.
I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. The Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason.
None of that.
I won't let anything take you away from me.
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Ooh. Full Evernight mode. Her eyes even went red.
For fulfilling the promise.
Murata!
Venturing into uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move
Have a
forward.
lot of trains,
we
jackass.
We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward.
Now, Welt's the only one without a super form. Except arguably Sunday, but he's new. He doesn't get a super form yet. Yeah, giant robot. Go Power Rangers! Yeah. Fish, let's go on a date. Let's get Olive Garden. It doesn't have to be sexual. You know what? That's about the best way to try to get me on a date, yeah.
What? I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy.
The road ahead starts with a single step.
The music.
Bid you farewell.
This journey leads
Do.
us starward.
Yay! Defense.
Go forth. Connect more worlds. Stand down.
I admit this is kind of a skill point hungry team I've set up here. This might not be the best option.
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god who determines fate.
You're just a deserter, denying the very path you walked.
Ooh, new music.
See how the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path you were too afraid to finish.
Starblazer, crush a Sot Kermod! Everybody! Yes, that was such a Power Rangers cut. Giant sword, fuck you! Cut all 3 heads off at once. Trailblaze by your side.
My strength isn't what it was.
Leave it to me. More work.
We are the Trailblazers!
We are the Trailblaze. Boom. The achievement Journey Together, I'm guessing for having only Astral Express characters on when using her ult.
This mortal form watch over me, guide you on your path.
Let's begin. You know nothing of the weight behind this power.
Get him, Char Aznable.
Survive or be destroyed. No other choice.
We also have the power of black holes because we want to.
Relearn who the nameless true rod toward new dawn!
Explore. Understand.
Covered from knockdown? How rude of you. We have so much shield it doesn't matter.
Fleeting lie to comfort the weak.
Okay, it's starting to matter a little. Alright, let's see. All eyes immediately take action.
Leave it to me.
Out farewell.
Distant horizon!
Ah, damn it. Thanks for this. I actually don't have... This team is not working.
We are the Trailblazers!
Yeah, this team does not have anywhere near enough sustain to work.
Rod toward new dawn!
Dragons, soaring above the land. This is permanent!
Yeah, Danny doesn't even have the right light cone.
Even the stars are not the end! You don't understand a single thing! Of course there's hope! We're living proof of it! If there's nothing ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands!
Heard the call. Trinity is before us.
Rod toward new dawn!
There we go, managed to just barely win that.
Attention.
Yeah, that team just didn't work.
The Astral Express
Welt
is
does not
about
help
to
there.
depart. To all who walk with the Trailblazers, join me in reciting the creed of the Nameless.
Danny Boy without his light cone is not enough sustain on that specific setup.
Don't stay within the lines.
Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align.
Even without the
Sunday also wasn't doing much in that team.
Even if the world forgets you, leave hindsight aside.
No matter how bleak the cosmos may get, light up the night.
Yeah, Sunday's part of this too. Giant robot.
When the wheels turn against you,
Go ahead.
It really does work like a Megazord because it genuinely gets stat ups for having the correct characters in the cockpit. Yeah, you gotta get all the Power Rangers together. Boom. That one hurt, not going to lie.
It's all over. The lost navigator has reached his final destination.
If I had to point out the weaknesses of that team, Welt doesn't do that much. I put him in basically just for the other stat boost of crit damage, but that team was not actually optimized to have proper crit chance, so it didn't do anything, I don't think. And Sunday really didn't help the game plan at all. He always took a turn right before Himiko, so he couldn't actually advance her at all. She needed to be faster than him for that to matter.
And with that, the Astral Express
Part of it was they just didn't have good equipment on.
Ravager.
I think. Though, maybe part of that is just I was just using story-provided characters. Welcome back, Himiko.
Yes.
Cool coat. I love these kind of pauldrons. Look like you could be a commissar.
Himiko!
Probably the single hottest commissar, bar none.
You really look the part of a navigator now.
Just like I said, the giant robot was right.
Welt is a giant mecha anime nerd, if you don't know. I told you, giant robot, best option.
Okay? Just now.
Why, did something weird happen? Did I explode? I've chosen to forget that, intentionally, because I don't want to remember exploding.
That was the Stellaron inside you, wasn't it?
Maybe, shut up about that.
I don't know what happened. But I'm sure he took a lot of the heat for me in that battle. And thank you, everyone. Sunday, I'd like to have a proper chat with you. As the
Oop. Oh, the Himiko, what's this about? We'll deal with it in a minute, but I am still curious what you're talking about.
Children. I'm not dead yet.
Still alive!
Do you hear the laughter of the people? They are leaving the ruins and setting off once more.
Sucks to be you, asshat.
The wish power cast upon you has dissipated. Your blood-stained games are over.
You lose.
After all this, I'm sure you wouldn't want to call me Father anymore. But being your father has been a true pleasure.
You lost.
Of all the possibilities you glimpsed, did you ever see one where you lost?
TV's still riding some very high emotions about Himiko right now. Still choking up a bit.
Seen more than you can possibly imagine.
Have you ever seen this? It's the middle finger. It's beyond a computer screen, so I don't think you can.
Look forward to what's to come. Protagonist.
Powerful elation people keep calling them that.
The tremors of the Stellaron. will shift the cosmos' fate onto a different trajectory.
Even if the Stellaron distorts my wish,
what was the wish?
I will rewrite it.
Then I shall.
Oh, hey, look. His dice is on the ground over there. Die, singular.
What a magnificent strike. Pagana's legacy. When it first embarked on its journey, the stars were still brand new. Like a die thrown high in the air, yet to land.
Wait. Something's not right.
Is that supposed to happen?
The cracks in the earth are spreading. How is this possible?
What? The husk of the veracity is stirring?
He did mention no matter who wins, the veracity wakes up.
You have defeated me and won your reward. The chance to save this world.
It's only a chance?
That is, if you can make it out of their maw with everyone still breathing. Good luck. Now, run.
I like to think he means that. Good luck, I mean. Yeah, what a cliffhanger to leave us on. Obtained a bunch of songs. Latest Arcadia alert ready to go, just waiting you to give it the green light. Totally. Publish. Breaking news. Humacat transform, dropping by. The hearts are correct. You do. Lover. We got up to max level already. Some Stella Jades. Even storing some I'll use later. Submit points, I can get even more Jades, because I'm cool. Hello, protagonist. If you're reading this scheduled message, it means my plan definitely hit a snag. Yet again. Of course, it's also possible you've already been blown to high heavens by the Stellaron, and the one reading this message right now is future me. But I'm guessing your phone doesn't have that kind of build quality. Your plan is toast and we beat you. Count you've contacted does not exist. Message failed to send. Honestly, I don't mind this plot development. On the contrary, I'm looking forward to your victory. Maybe this will prove me wrong. That is, if you can clear this game. Whoever wins, they'll wake up and swallow us all whole. Sure you can figure out what I'm here to ask you about. Why would I go through all this? Since Aha hides behind the scenes, turning a blind eye to the world's rot, I shall take their place and challenge the universe. And now a new challenge awaits, defeat the revived veracity. Will it be a hero born of destruction, one who has faced challenges and will bring true elation back into this world? Will it be the beast that succeeded in its revenge, granting the elation a dignified demise before its descent into madness? Protagonist, can you write a better ending for this joke? And Mission Limelight done, which gets me Track of Destiny. Need lots of those always. Rewards for silence. Severed Head gazes at its defeated self. He suddenly feels the urge to laugh. Journey together. Single battle. Trigger special voice lines from 4 Trailblaze companion characters using Himiko Nova's ultimate. Awesome. I love that they give you the opportunity to still get the character-specific events. Alright, so the Imagine a Holy Grail War will be coming out on Friday, which unfortunately means it'll be at a time I can't stream it right away. So I will be doing that Monday. On Thursday, we'll instead be doing Moriman's. Just because that's what will be ready and waiting for me at that time. Sorry, a joke, which started the whole world crying. Disturbing. Yeah, that was fun. Like I said, while it was happening, the Himiko death fake out, I will admit, it still got me emotional with the Trailblazer crying over it. But I never for a second thought she was actually dead, for the sole reason that she has a new super form we haven't seen yet. Like, in the story. That's not going to be a purely out-of-story thing. They don't do what-ifs. At least not yet, they don't. Ooh. Ah, go into the moons. This is interesting. You just get to the moons to get a big old precious treasure. Awesome. Magical Girl Shining Metal. No good stats on it. Time to go. Huh. Y'all good over here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's try again. Whee! Raccoon to the moon! Ah, that actually lets me go up here. That's fun. Echo of War, the Comedy of Doom. Okay, that's this fight. I do have Echo of War attempts back. He drops Recluse and Magical Girl. High Hopes of the Falsely Enlightened. What are that's for? Also can drop some light cones. Including Mushy Shroomy. Which is actually not a bad... Like, that's probably the only free-to-play Elation one, but it's quite nice. Keep quiet. Do not let my disguise be exposed. Detective must pursue clues until the very last moment. We are two of a kind. Overall, good update. Asop Pramod, much better antagonist than fucking Lygus. God, Lygus was annoying. Asop Pramod is interesting. He's not constantly spouting philosophical nonsense that doesn't actually work under any amount of scrutiny. He's just got his own ideals that he will pursue. He's not trying to convince anyone else that he's right. He's just going to fight you because he thinks you're wrong. Giant golden tree before you uses the demonic moon as its soil. Its leaves grow extraordinarily lush. Lush. I got enough for another one? Cool. Actually, I'm curious. Do I have all of the... Yeah, I do have all the Eidolons. Current build target, character who is not out yet, because want. We will get to her. Promise. Yeah, I wonder if they intentionally said it here, knowing this campaign was, this amount of story wasn't actually that long to play through. They decided this was a good place to put the Holy Grail War in, just so there'd be more proper content. If I had to guess, that's probably part of the reason. But I think that'll have to do it for today. I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.